In this episode, we walk around the beautiful city centre of Reykjavik, visiting the spectacular landmark church and the historical and new waterfront districts. Oh, blast, just missed the bus. Oh well, they come about every 15 or 20 minutes or so another one won't be far away. Good morning, friends. It's our last day in Reykjavik today and we're catching the free shuttle into town to have a look around. The shuttle drops you in front of the Harper concert hall, so you're very close to town. I'm not sure what this building is here, but it looks like it's still under construction. Maybe a hotel or a city hall. It's beautiful though, and these ponds out the front must be geothermally fed as they're warm. Not sure what this little place is, but it's pretty. Just making our way up the main street. Pretty early in the morning, so there's not much open at the moment.
Standing in the middle of the road, middle of Reykjavik. It's the famous church behind us, the massive one that just stands up above everything else around the city. Just further down behind, in front of us, is the Rainbow Street that we've just walked up.
Overcast morning. It's our last day in Reykjavik. We're back on the celebrity eclipse this afternoon and off up the coast again. So we're going to walk around town today and look at the sights and show some of those to you.
Rainbow Street's just there. That's looking back down the street from where we are. So we better get out of the middle of the road just in case a car comes.
The square in front of the church hosts a statue of Leifur Eriksson, one of the best known Vikings of the Viking Age in Iceland. The statue was a gift from America, and it has a twin statue in Newport News, Virginia. The church is one of the tallest structures in Iceland at 74 metres or 244 feet. Its distinctive design reminds me of the basalt columns at the cave we visited a couple of days ago. Took 41 years to build, with the nave being consecrated in 1986. If you want, you can go up the tower for a spectacular view of the city and surrounding coastline. The tickets were around 1,400 Icelandic krona for adults, with discounts for seniors and groups. Oh wow, that is stunning.
The ribbon behind is huge.
The church has two large pipe organs, the concert organ and the smaller choir organ. The concert organ is 15 metres high and weighs a staggering 25 tonnes. Not only is it beautiful, it is also highly regarded due to its quality and sound. The church has organ music sessions on Thursdays during the winter and often hosts organists for concerts. We're back out on the main street now, and there are some beautiful little houses. Just looks like something out of a gingerbread fairy tale. What you doing, little duck man? Hmm? You're waiting for food. You haven't got any.
You're trying to keep away from those squawky guckles. Hey?
We're just wandering around the city now, and we've come down to the lake in the middle of the city centre. There's lots of ducks and seagulls and swans gliding around and getting a free feed. Freaking seagull in the camera shortly.
The little black-tailed ducks out in the middle there, little poppy ones.
The white swans are beautiful. They're probably just as vicious as our ones back home. This is the sculpture of the Unknown Bureaucrat by Thomas Magnusson. It's a little bit weird. Right, we're crossing the bridge now and heading over to Reykjavik City Hall and Visitors Centre. It's a very modern building, and it's worth a look through just for the topographical model of Iceland. It's really interesting to see where we've been over the last week. We're wandering along the other side of the lake now. There's beautiful views across the lake. Gorgeous little houses along this road.
Bloody gnomes.
Sean can't get away from them. Such a nice day today. Such a pity we didn't have this weather along the coast a couple of days ago. A fabulous view of the church tower from this road. Really is quite a landmark in the city.
The cemetery's been going since 1838.
Got no idea where we are now, but I think we're heading back down to the waterfront. We're walking past this fabulous cemetery.
Dead centre of town.
If you watched any of our previous videos, you know I like a good cemetery. and I love to walk through, but all the gates are closed and locked on this side, so all I can do is peek over the fence. Beautiful symmetry. So we're down at the old harbour. This is pretty much tour central. It's all your whale watching and puffin tours.
Traditional Icelandic lamb soup, locally brewed. Probably also get your fermented shark in there if you really wanted it. But we're not that game to give that a go.
These are all the whale and puffin watching boats, and you want to be wrapping up really warm if you're going out on one of those. There's lots of restaurants down here too. We've managed to get ourselves back down onto the waterfront, so we're heading back into the city centre now. There's some fabulous murals around Reykjavik. This one with the polar bear and the puffin is especially good. Right, we've made our way around the waterfront and we're outside the iconic Harper Concert Hall again. You can enter the concert hall building and walk around the main floor. Marvel at the architecture and visit the gift shop or grab a bite to eat at one of the gourmet restaurants. For a more in-depth look, there are scheduled guided tours or private tours, and you can even take a private tour with an architect who will talk you through the construction of the building. There's different events happening nearly every day, so it's worth coming in and seeing what's on. Well, that's our day in Reykjavik done. We're going to hop back on the bus now and head back to the ship. We've got a couple of hours before the ship departs, but it's getting a bit overcast and quite cold, so we'll make our way back on board and get a snack and warm up. Steam forward. Bye bye Reykjavik. Well, that was Reykjavik. Cheers. We're sailing out, just coming past the island in the middle of the bay, and back on the seas again on our way to Ísafjörður. We'll be there again in the morning, have another walk around, see if we can find something else to do. So that's us for tonight, and we'll catch you tomorrow.